can't actually transmog it as a bear.
I'll just equip it, and then I gotta be this bear. And lose 5 million health.
Did they explain how they're gonna do the transmogging for the bear forms?
No, they said they're doing it though, so that's flip. So now, if I ever want to play Druid again, they're going to get me to transfer this if I move servers or whatever?
Let's start clearing trash. Use the cauldron, it's right next to the high X arc.
Can I get a summon when anyone has a minute?
Closet's going down.
If you have enough healers, you should start pulling.
I'm almost there.
Do we have a stream going or no?
I should be able to set up my stream and today. I just got a new laptop, so my split caster isn't set up right now.
I'd totally stream if I didn't have a 4th gen i5. Can't really handle it.
And ideally, you don't want a melee or tank streaming.
True.
Yeah, but you could watch me do flippy kicks in 5 FPS.
I watched when Tally killed the boss. I literally, like, I could hardly tell a difference between, like, heroic for, like, because he was tanking it. Like, it's literally almost no difference per time.
Yeah, like watching like Sloopback stream or something, you're just like, this doesn't look very complicated.
Oh, that looks like John's. I'm already triggered that you don't use class colored raid frames.
Who doesn't use class colored raid frames?
I don't.
Nothing.
I don't.
And I'm triggered now.
So triggered.
I've got names are colored, but
Oh,
that's
BOE.
about it.
I like having them all green.
I don't know.
It makes it so I get less distracted by the class color, so it's easier to tell at a glance which ones are high or low health.
Oh, if you're a healer, okay, if you're a healer.
How do you stream Austin? On the trick, you got a program?
Just have a Twitch account and OBS, I think it's called.
You can even use like GeForce Experience.
If you haven't streamed before, you're not going to get a stream set up right now.
Fine.
It takes a bit.
It does take some setup.
Isn't Razer coming out with a client too?
Stupid.
They're coming out with a phone.
I know that.
Yeah.
Linus Tech did a review on it. Apparently it's not too bad.
I was going to say, lately, Razer's the Me Too company.
I heard it was a touch screen.
Dankeschön.
No, it's not.
Callie, do you need those pants?
Sorry, I do not.
Since it's a BOE, if anyone sitting needs it as well. think that's fair, yeah.
That's a good point. Actually,
You have a couple malwares that are sitting.
Well, I mean, it's legs.
Rhea.
Right.
Rhea, do you need non-tier legs?
My, you know,
Link them in the guild.
my 940 hunter needs them. Or my 840 hunter, I mean.
At that point, the auction house needs them.
I was about to say your hunter can buy them.
Yeah, I don't think my hunter wants to spend that much.
Mythic week 1 BOEs would sell for a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a discount. It's like 1%.
So BOEs even really sell for
You
much
give
anymore?
You give him 5%.
Fine,
Give him the
I'll
auction
give you
house
the guild
discount.
yeah.
Give him the auction house discount. There are none up in our auction house right now.
Well, this must be a good piece for somebody then.
This tank trinket off of the dogs is so annoying. If you equip it and you want to switch it to the other one, you have to wait 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There.
Is it on use?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That switched. And then if you want to switch it back, you have to wait another 30 seconds.
Why would you want to swap them?
They're useful for different things.
Oh.
Like the one with agility and armor is useless if I'm trying to use a Mythic Plus to survive large magic hits.
This is true.
Okay, Nem. Rough healer assignments as far as positioning goes, just left and right side of the room.
Okay, I can send that.
It only matters for basically the last phase when Annihilation is empowered, but if you haven't seen the videos or the tooltips, the first Haywire thing, when you kill Decimator, it gets empowered. Doesn't really do a whole lot extra, it just stuns you. Based on the kill video, it changes the strat 0%. We still go from blue to green, over to red and orange, back and forth. The Annihilation, however, changes quite a bit. Not only do we have to have 2 people soaking each one, the damage is split. You can solo it if you need to, so it's not going to kill you. It's a 4 million damage hit, but it might wombo combo, so aim for 2 players per. In addition, there are 2 of them. So, green circle on the ground, 2 people stand in it, they get hit, thrown back, and then that same spot explodes a second time, which also knocks you back.
So it needs to be soaked twice?
Yes, by 2 different sets of people, because the first group won't be able to get back to it in time. Not to mention health pools.
I can probably solo soak with a feint.
Probably. It's only a 4 million hit, split between whoever stands in it. There are certain cheeses, especially from melee. So, let's say a thing spawns on blue. If you can get yourself knocked back towards the boss, you'll hit that invisible wall and won't actually go anywhere. So especially for those of you who have bubbles, you can get thrown into that invisible wall with a bubble and then be right there to soak the same puddle a second time. So there's certain things you can do to make it easier that way. Blinks are also really strong here.
That's fire damage, right?
I believe so. It's fire or fell.
Yeah, fire damage.
But that's the main portion of this fight. Healers, there is a crap ton of damage compared to Heroic. Not just from the new abilities, but just in general. He also has an ability where he kind of sucks you in, so you have to pull against it a bit, but it's mostly just annoying. Does do some damage. And we're saving Hero for the final phase. So after we kill the second weapon, killing Decimator first.
So what are those sort of crater pools? What are they called?
It's still Annihilation. So the graphic is basically the same as Heroic. First, it hits the ground, and then it leaves like a green hole in the floor, and then that hole will also explode, and then turn the floor back to normal.
Okay, I was just watching that Mythic fight there that Tyronian posted, and it showed that the Paladins were bopping themselves and standing in it. So.
Yep, which I also believe immunes the knockback. So bops are very good here. Anyone with an immunity is very strong with the Annihilation because you can solo soak it for 1 and soak both of them for 2.
Okay, I'll call when I'm cloaking one.
So everybody else just spread out. Nem, who did you want healers left and right?
Right is Nem Waffle, left is Nice Crappa.
And that's in one of the later phases, or is that off the start?
That's in the later phases. So Annihilation only does the double thing if after it's empowered, and we're killing it last, so that's final phase.
Okay.
Alright. So, loosely based, with the exception of tanks. Let me go ahead and move you anyway. So it's even. Groups 1 and 2 will move left. I gotta move healers again. 1 and 2 will go left. 3 and 4 will go right as far as spreading for the debuffs. And Nice and Waffle I swapped you, so Waffle you're going left, Nice you're going right.
Waffle's right, Nice is left.
Okay, I'm going right or left?
You're going left. That's my brain arguing between grid and real raid frames. Okay, that should be set. So 1 and 2 go left, 3 and 4 go right. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, did you talk about the empowered decimation? How it stuns?
It does, but it doesn't change our strat any. It's still back and forth between green and blue to orange and red.
Okay. Just
so
that
melee on
everybody needs
blue,
to be
green
stacked
on
before it goes out?
Yes, which we should be anyway.
Okay.
There is, Johnny. I'm not sure where that happened since the kill video kind of ignored it. It didn't seem to affect much.
Isn't it right before the eradication?
I believe so. I saw it once.
Yeah, I think it was like he does a suck in, and then immediately when it ends, eradication goes off. Or that's what I remember reading anyway.
But you still have plenty of time to run out. Just run early, just in case.
Go down a lock gate to the back by chance.
We can get one.
I'll just Shadow Step to the mage.
And Scruff, Tyronian, if you're really feeling adventurous, Bop works against eradication.
Oh, I'm using it, Zoral.
The first mechanic rogues can't actually cheat.
So, Zoral, wasn't the square way more in the corner in the video?
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't want to move it too far to make us force us to run farther.
Yeah, let's just give it a try, a few tries, and then we'll get to know the fight, and then we can mess around with it.
Was there a feast? I just missed it.
There was a while ago, yeah.
Okay, I'll just eat my own food.
One shot, boys.
That's the goal.
On tanks.
Zero in the last phase.
5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ranged on green, melee on blue.
All melee on blue, so there should be.
Yep. Soaks.
You want to far back, left.
Okay, everyone on blue.
Restack. Gonna be a lot of back and forth.
Everyone stay on blue.
Wait.
Wait, on blue. Move now.
Yeah, I can move these closer. I won't though yet. Spread for soaks.
Okay, tight stack on cross.
Wait. And go. Tight spread for shrapnel, for soaks. Regroup, blue-green.
Tight stack on square.
Wait. And go.
Blue stack for...
Respread.
For soak.
I need somebody to take this over here.
Got it.
Okay, decimator.
Yep,
Right
the
one,
right one.
the left,
The right one. Kill skull. Kill skull. Different from heroic. Alright, restat. Blue, green.
No, run away.
Or run away,
Go
yeah.
up. Go all the way to the back.
We've got time.
We don't.
Oh, apparently not.
I was.
If we'd have known that, I mean, I could have maybe.
Alright, restat for a bit. We'll wipe soon, but restack. And go. Yeah, I can move those closer.
Where the healers need to heal a ton.
Alright, don't soak these. We'll reset.
Yeah, we were just a little delayed when the weapon was destroyed to get back further back from that suck-in, so...
Yep, which is my fault.
As you can see, most of the fight is pretty easy as of now.
It's gonna die like in the next couple of pulls, if not this one.
Yeah, but it gets significantly difficult in the heart. In after this, it's a really strong healer check.
Yep.
I feel like the first boss of TOS was a healer check fight as well.
Everything is a DPS check. The faster you kill it, the easier it is to do.
Our DPS makes everything easier.
So if I got hit by bombardment, I guess I was too close to Kacker, one of the tanks.
The tanks are running up this side over here where I am right now. You do not want to be over here.
I think I saw you coming for me.
Yep. I was just chasing you.
They would always be in that spot. You died in the middle though, Kelly. So it was probably a wombo combo to something else. Yes, the suck-in does do damage, Waffle.
Okay,
Really
so I'll
big-
probably want to trank then, because I can get in position beforehand and then keep everyone up while we're trying to move.
And he does it right after the cannons, right?
Yep.
Right after one dies, yep.
as soon as you destroy the decimator, well, the cannon.
Yeah, we need to book it.
Yeah, so we have the Warlock portals up there, so it shouldn't be too hard. And we're also going to use Roar for them.
Yep, I used it that last time.
Yep. On tanks. The suck-in is 2.4 million damage over 3 seconds.
That's a chunk.
5, 4.
Everyone's starting on blue and green.
2, 1.
Wait, don't move, don't move. Go.
Spread. Back on next.
Restack.
Ready.
Red and orange. Stay put. And go. Spread for soaks. Good hustle, guys. Blue green, restack.
Where am I going with this? Or
Stay put. And go.
Technically, never mind, we'll talk about it later.
Spread.
Spread for soaks.
There's one in the back.
Probably too far there.
Better. Oh, don't take it, don't take it.
Well, let me know when to take it.
Save. Alright, don't take it now. Everyone get back. Run away.
I'll take it after this.
Yeah, we're gonna
like
have
a
to try
rally
and
there?
get to help us.
Blue green. Always resetting to blue green. And go. 8 seconds.
Trying or hemming. Nice, you're next.
Spread for soaks.
Right. One open back.
Yep.
Stack on cross. Orange.
And go. Spread for soap. Number 1 and 2 left, 3 and 4 right. Blue green, blue green. And go. Soaks.
One more on the right. I think people are going through out spots.
We've also got a lot dead on that side.
All in group 3.
Yep. They've got 3 people dead in it.
And one's a
Kill
tank.
this weapon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna keep going for practice to see it. Alright, to the back of the room. Shout, B. Alright, stack up, blue, green. Keep going until we see the first puddle soak.
So if you're actually in the back, it doesn't do that much. I don't think you need turn back.
Soaks. It's going to be double of them. That's what they look like for the second one.
Yeah.
That's what happens if we don't soak them. Can't hear you, Johnny. I can hear that you're talking, but it's too quiet to understand it.
So on that second one, we soak them and just stand in it till they explode, or what?
If you have an immunity, you can, but it will knock you back once the first one explodes.
So do we get back in it or not?
You should have someone else. You should be going for it, but you should have an extra person there with you. So, but it's still go for it since the damage is shared. So even if you get into it, it's not going to be the end of the world.
And does it knock you back the way you're facing, or the way you're positioned from the center of the?
Yeah, the way you're positioned from the center.
Okay. I was trying to gauge that.
We missed a couple soaks.
Missed a lot.
Yeah, on the right side, I feel like maybe we just need to repeat the sides again with the groups.
We do, but we had 4 people dead on right side. We had 2 dead early on when we missed one. Just took a couple more.
When I died, there was one that was not soaked as well.
Same for me.
So what were the soaking assignments again? Like group 1, 2?
Groups 1 and 2 go left, so red and orange side. 3 and 4 go right, blue and green side.
Easy. Okay, let's do it.
Check your flasks.
Did you put down food?
We did.
I must have missed it.
Fail.
Oh, there it is.
Mount.
Damn, Alex.
We'll probably need 1 cooldown nim if the decimation hits close to the annihilation. Or the giant AoE thing we run from.
Okay, Waffle, you'll be the emergency one person.
Okay.
We need to be faster with the soaps.
Yep, hustle back, blue green, blue green. Wait. And go.
Spread.
Yep. 3 seconds.
Stack.
Restack, red, orange. And go. Spread.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait. And go. And spread. Never mind.
4,
Kill decimate.
2, 1.
Run away.
All the way to the back.
Keep running against it.
What the hell? I was touching the pond.
Blue
Make
green.
sure you're popping your defensive too.
Soaks.
One more back right.
Blue green. Go.
Spread.
Yep. I'm gonna rotate right side to cover.
1.
Regroup. Red.
Spread.
Spread.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue green. Spread for soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red orange. Alright, kill the second one.
It has a huge hitbox, remember?
Run away. All the way to the back. Personal defenses. Shout, Ubi. Never mind. It's fine.
Sorry.
I called it. Blue green.
Hero.
Hero, yep.
Healers, this is when we start rotating speed.
Okay, I can solo soak.
Did y'all hear her?
Yes.
No.
I know we didn't.
We've not heroed.
Spread for soaks. Save it. Save it for now.
2, 1.
Spread for soaks.
There's 2 in the back.
Heck needs sealed.
Okay, hero. In cross and orange.
Red orange. Oh.
Someone
Move
use
his-
Mirrorism.
Ready has to. Sub's dead.
Ready or grab
Crap has got it. Spread for soak.
Crappo, you're gonna be next.
Soak.
2 in the back again. Just call it the
Oh,
Blue green. Go.
crap, if this is you right here.
Spread for soak.
4, 3, 2.
There's lots of people in it. Stay back. Get the second one. Keep going.
Nice, this next one's gonna be you.
Red orange. Red orange. Red orange. Run from it.
Nice, this is you right here.
Respread.
Personal sleep.
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2.
Are we at blue or are we at red?
Soaks. Soaks. Several in the back. All personals. Keep going. Yeah.
We just
still got it.
I got it! Early.
Very close.
So make sure for the eradication always be popping a personal there. You should survive if you have a personal up and you're far enough in the back without needing a heal.
Evasion, take him out!
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think you got
Yeah.
everybody.
No!
Yes.
I tried, guys. I tried.
Okay, well, I can't mass now because it took too long to die.
Always next to the way you're facing, right?
It's from the center.
It's from the center. It's just like
Oh, okay.
You just try to knock yourself into a wall or something.
Yep, or towards another puddle.
Oh, I get knocked back and I leap back in, so.
Warlocks could drop a portal on top of it.
Yeah. You should actually Locks can take both of the hits if we get back in time. It doesn't take much health.
Warriors can too.
I'm about to put on my Valerius pants for this. So for healing, shit. DPS is so important now.
We would have had that all at center too if we didn't have as many dead people on that list.
Yeah, we would have had it. Put on more versatility.
Pride has.
Yeah, that's the one legend I don't have. I wish I did.
I get full relief.
We get enough mass out for the other two.
There was so much salt in that little sentence.
Man, travel form is the competitive advantage on this fight. Feels good, man.
Check your flasks.
Is there... Never mind.
There's more lock rocks down too.
Let's do it.
I put on Pride as.
Alright. On tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Soaks.
Warlock Gate.
We'll get it.
And go. Spread for soaks. Left and right, guys.
Please try not to put decimations all the way in the back.
I got it, Violet.
More can help, that's fine. It still reduces damage.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yep.
Red.
Red for soaks.
Stack.
Kill Decimator. Run away.
Shout.
Oh, you were set.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. When I said shout, I was just using it myself.
Blue green. Soaks. No.
No one on far left.
I didn't have blink to get there.
So, Grammy, you're going to be using your shout first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this fight is in no way a DPS check. So if you have to stop DPSing and go soak, you should stop DPSing and go soak.
You got hit for almost 10 mil, Veruca.
Yeah, but I was like on the very edge and I moved out at the last second, and I wasn't expecting it to hit because there was somebody else there with me as well.
I'm not sure. That may be a bug because that's pretty much the full damage.
Yeah, that was messed up. Me and Baruka both died right there on the edge.
Well, no, that's probably is full damage after his armor.
Yeah, it's 10.6 million fire damage in the tooltip.
I thought that was physical.
Beam killed him, not the...
Yeah, something else killed him, not eradication.
Oh, surging fell. Yeah, that's the other thing. The big giant beams across the floor. Eradication is physical. That's 12 million, 12 and a half.
Ready to soak? Stack.
Wait. There you go. Start spreading.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red orange. Spread to soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill decimated.
4, 3.
Remember, huge hit box.
Don't stand in bad either. Run to the back quickly. Ubi shout. Personals. There we go. Blue green. It's probably going to be soak. Be ready. Yep. Job, Balak. Blue green, quickly. And start spreading.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red orange. Start spreading. Blue green. Spread or spread after this. Don't stand in bad. Run to the back quickly.
Forget your lock rocks.
Lock cookies if you're low. Blue green.
Want west?
Hero, yes. Probably gonna be soaks, be ready. Yep. Blue green.
Waffle your neck.
That was ugly.
It's alright. Stay put for heal. Spread for soak. Remember the double soaking here.
Crap on your neck.
Red, right?
Red, red, orange. Just avoid these. Pop a personal if you're out of position. Spread for soaks. And this one.
Get me up.
Get Keck up.
If you're in the thing, don't move out because it just splits the damage between us. It's not like you get a debuff.
It's not bad idea to move out on the
There's
other
two
space.
people in it already.
Yeah, and I
Keep
died
going,
because
keep going,
of it.
Keep going.
No, I can't.
That's it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Don't
Okay.
power me, try to.
So for the last phase, this phase right here, we don't want 3 people in it. If you have 2, that's fine, but otherwise just wait. Because those 2 people are going to get thrown back, and unless they have some sort of movement speed, they're not going to be able to get back to that same puddle to
We were
reset.
6 feet away from a wall.
That works.
Yeah, like there's no reason not to be in it.
Other
But
than
again-
if you're low on HP or whatever.
Not the case.
But we shouldn't have 3 people in one puddle anyway, because it's likely those that other odd man out will be needed elsewhere, just because with how many puddles we have to soak.
I got hit by 5.8 million from Annihilation when I was soaking. At the back, was that because one wasn't soaked or something? Or
Let me check.
just reading through it, it says I should only be taking 4.7 million.
Nope, it's just a straight hit.
I died to laser beams because I hurt from a derp.
I'm not sure why it hit you that hard. It only hits me for 4.5, like the tooltip says. Unless you're wearing some sort of damage taken piece of gear.
No. That was weird.
We kill this, and we're the 12th best guild on this server.
We're already the 10th best guild, man. Don't need that well progress shit.
We were fourth on WoW progress for a while there. On tanks.
Yeah, but you don't raid 3 days a week.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soaks. And go. Red orange. Spread for soap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run to the back. This is Ubi's shout. Blue green. It's gonna be soap. Spread for soaks. Soaks are next. Wait for a second. And spread.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red orange. Wait. And spread for soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright,
giving
stop
you-
that too early. I'm dumb.
I'm giving you healers a couple seconds of AoE healing. Blue green. Other cannon. Run to the back. Personals. Stay spread for soaks. Sure? Not yet. Okay.
Sorry. I thought I would keep going.
That's fine. Oh, it's not. It's alright, stay spread.
Can make.
Shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soaks.
Nice, you're gonna be next.
Oh, I screwed up. I popped it.
Watch out,
Just
bombs
as you
coming
said it.
through the middle a bit, because there are soaks all over.
Keep going.
Or we stack.
Wait.
Never mind, it's too late. Spread.
Grappa, you got this one. Oh shit, I just accidentally put the Warlock portal.
Keep going.
Right.
Soak. We're still fine.
The next stack on
Technical
red.
balance.
Red, orange.
I'm over on the left.
Got you. You're on orange. Run.
Grappa, you got this.
Soaks. Let's try not to miss one here. There's two in the back here. Get thrown towards the wall. Ready?
Next is going to be personals. We don't have a CD.
Sorry, Nim. There wasn't much I could do.
Yeah,
Square.
okay.
Just kill boss.
Get it.
I got my dots on him. That's all that matters.
Okay. Soaking thing, while annoying, is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't think
Cool
fun's
boss.
how I want to describe it.
Yeah, I kind of like the boss.
That Warlock portal, though, that tilted.
Yeah. That's the only thing. That's why I don't like putting Warlock portals right down in the middle of like all of us moving so much. Is that
Guild picture.
Oh yes. After loop.
Can we do it on the ridge?
I was gonna say we want to do the picture before loot because his corpse despawns when you pass stuff out.
What corpse?
He's down there. Look.
Alright, let's do loot first, and then we'll take it before I give the last piece of loot away.
If you have any questions about my note, just ask me.
is that healing trinket actually good?
It's okay.
I don't see a note.
Oh, it's not a great trade. Same one I have though. It's like a 20 item level upgrade.
Oh,
where are we taking a screenshot?
Yeah.
the ridge here. Once the loot's all but handed out.
Take the screenshot in such a way that we're overlooking the cliff at the corpse with everyone's health. Name.
Oh wow. So you get 985? Or only coin the loot?
Need votes on the relic.
I didn't coin it. It's like
Before I give that out, let's get a screenshot.
Not like you can see the boss anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so let's turn around and see the glowing pit.
Are we facing the glowing or back to the glowing?
Backs to the ridge.
Can you give a countdown? I'm gonna do an emote.
I've got 12 seconds on wings left.
Do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then post it in Discord.
We have forums. No one uses
Well,
them.
Discord for quick look. I mean,
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't have an instant upload site handy.
You just actually like put it on
Paste
your
it.
desktop, then you drag it into Discord, and it's in Discord now.
You can just hit Control V in Discord and it'll paste automatically.
Zoro's one of them guys that takes a picture of his computer screen with the cell phone.
Flip phone too?
Of course, he's
Wait,
got.
did I just say that and Zoro go silent because that's what happened?
What's a cell phone?
He's got one of those Moto Razors.
The coolest phone back in 2008.
The coolest fucking flip phone.
Are we adjusting grips at all, or?
We will be.
I think that was under 10 attempts.
It was only like 5, right?
Under 5.
We had 5 wipes and 1 kill.
Kind of reminded me of the boss in Nighthold. Get his name.
Scorp Iron?
No, not Scorp. The guy who's, you know, Torso. Yeah, Torsos.
I think Croesus was probably a little bit more unforgiving.
Way harder than that guy.
Oh yeah, way harder, but similar type mechanics.
Croesus killed our guild back in the day.
Yeah, Croesus was a great check.
Only reason Croesus was hard was DPS check. Actually,
Mechanics?
very hard. Well, mechanics weren't very hard.
Fucked you pretty hard.
Yes, with the green beam get close to each other.
The random placement of the ads was hard sometimes too.
Well, I mean, it was miss a soak and you're in trouble, just like that boss is miss a soak and you're in trouble, so I don't know.
There were
See, but
way
it's
less
not-
soaks on that boss though.
But it wasn't Mrs. Soak like the
That's
raid.
punishing.
Yeah, Mrs. Soak can spawn like an ad that one shots everybody.
Yeah, but the mechanics are similar. Like soak, you know, get to the back of the room, avoid the beams.
It's very similar.
Just a lot
More forgiving,
restricted,
for
I guess.
sure. But it still felt fulfilling. It felt fulfilling to still kill that though. It wasn't like, oh, this is way too easy.
Just imagine Croesus with an invisible wall in the front. Your fucking demon hunters don't fly off.
That was fun shit.
Everybody make sure of your bleeding bodies. Furies.
Yep.
Some people don't do it. There we
Case in
go.
point.
There you go.
Iron clips are so useless here, like, besides gold, like, everyone has fear. Why would you need to use this piece of crap?
Not all of them kill tier slots.
Yeah, there's some pretty bad tier stated gear for Warlocks in particular that I know I would love to get a roll on.
Yeah, I guess swapped with like legendaries or something.
Well, not all the legendaries line up either.
Not everyone has 4-piece T21 either.
If leather legs dropped instead of plate or mail, I would have needed them. Like, if the leather braces shop, I need them. So
That
all
could
the
be
leather
quite a
BOs I
bit
get.
of gold for the guild bank, though, right? Granted, nobody needs those in the other pair.
I mean, people buy them.
They aren't statted terrible for pally heals.
You wanna do the roll on? I mean,
Yeah, working on it.
Good shit, guys. All right. If anyone else has a stream, put it up.
yeah, I'm gonna fix my stream tomorrow morning or something like that. I don't know why my split is asking me to re-sign up again because I streamed the other day. It's pretty stupid.
I'll stream when I'm in. Like, I just gotta upgrade the video quality, but I had it up for folks for that kill. Just wasn't the best quality.
Yeah, no one needed that. Shameful.
Do you mind going heals for this as?
Sure.
Dankeschön. Also need one more volunteer to sit.
I will if you know name me. You can bring in pro. Or if you got pro in already.
You put down a book too, just so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Whenever you're
One
ready.
second.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Alright. So groups 1 through 4 are the second kill. Group 6, you please step out.
Do you guys want me to drop a cauldron?
Do we still need one?
Yeah, Nice doesn't have any.
Okay, go ahead and drop and then don't leave group, Grim. Not yet.
Okay, dropped one and I'm hurting out.
I need one more volunteer because I can't count.
I can sit.
That isn't a healer.
I can sit.
Thank you, Ubi.
You're welcome.
Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
Everyone except Grim. Please zone out and leave group. And group 6.
We're not keeping these together, right? They're gonna be split.
Yes, I'm not stacking, even if it's possible.
We need to get the high command so I can get my weekly done.
All right, you can go ahead and leave group, Grim. Thank you, sir. All right, so this one, we are going to have the group split. Some attacking fire, some attacking shadow. But it's not done by ranged melee. It's done by whichever buff that you get. So if you get the fire buff, you're going to be hugging and attacking the fire boss. Same thing for shadow. If you get the shadow debuff, you're going to be hugging the shadow dog. Tanks are going to start tanking their dogs roughly around X and purple-ish, somewhere in there. And they'll slowly be kiting the bosses away from us based on when we drop fire puddles. So if you have the shadow debuff, I believe it's shadow. No, I think I have it backwards. So whenever you have the fire debuff and you take shadow damage, you will cause a small splash damage of 5 yards, as well as leave a fire puddle, I believe is what causes it. The kill vid was not clear, but there are several fire puddles that spawn. Obviously, don't stand in these. But we'll have to gradually kite the bosses away from fire puddles. So melee communicate to tanks if you need a little extra room, but the hitboxes are fairly generous, so you should need it. If you have the fire debuff and you're attacking the fire dog, do not stack on each other except for the purple mechanics that go out. Stack for those and then immediately respread. Healers, we're definitely going to need cooldowns for that because that causes us to stack and they're all going to be splashing each other for fire damage. That's the healing intensive portion of the fight.
Is that the Siphon Corruption ability, or is that one of the different ones?
That is Siphon Corruption, yes.
Okay.
Now, it is possible to minimize that damage. The splash from fire is only 5 yards. The purple Siphon ability is 8 yards. So do your best to be within the purple graphic, but spread away from as many neighbors as you can. Also, if you have the fire debuff and you can solo the Siphon, please do. It's 7 million damage. Does anyone else have any questions?
Bless you.
Sorry.
Also, important note, dogs do not share health. They have to die at the same time.
Is there a penalty for multi-dotting? No. Okay.
Multi-dot away. We'll just have to pay attention towards the end of the fight to make sure one doesn't get ahead based on the RNG of the group getting split. The purple orb also explodes this time, but I don't think that should change much. Just avoid it as usual.
It's not like Zul'Horak where if you touch different colors they explode, is it?
No. It just makes you takes less damage actually from the same debuff. So fire won't hit you as hard. But taking the opposite effect will cause additional damage in some form.
So what's the stack up point for Siphon?
It's going to be wherever your group is in melee range, depending on which mark you have. So if it's purple, you can stay stacked. But if it's fire, you'll be loosely spread around the boss. So whoever gets it, everyone should jump in, or a couple people should jump in. But everyone should always be within melee range of the boss the whole time, gradually moving along. With the exception of the regular mechanics, running from fire, stacking for shadow.
Okay, I have a quick question. If I have the fire debuff, I don't stack for Siphon, do I?
You do. You'll have to, because Siphon will go on both groups. You're forced to.
Okay.
Because you have the fire debuff, you'll take less damage from fire, but you will cause extra damage. So it somewhat offsets each other. That's the time to pop a personal.
Yeah, that's when you're using healing cooldowns for the most part, right?
That too. Yep.
Apparently, tanks can get given the same debuff.
Yep. And the fear one.
No, I'm saying that you can both get the one where you can't where you don't want to take fire damage, and both get the one that you don't want to take shadow damage.
Oh, that's dumb.
From what I heard on Sleepback stream, it's possible. So we'll see.
Yes, Rhea. The fire people should spread because the splash is smaller than the purple thing, but the fire do need to still stack in it.
I may have missed it, but you're on full.
I believe so, yes.
Is there any way we can delay it like a few seconds, or do you just want to pop it on pool?
We'll pop it once we get into position. We're not moving.
Okay.
All right. On tanks. Let's give this some practice.
I don't. Okay, it's fine.
What?
Nope, it's good. Just didn't have a food buff.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Check your buffs.
Both got the same one.
Spread. This is Siphon. Stack. Fireside, be careful when you stack. Avoid bombs.
I'm down.
Yeah, we have 2 healers down. Okay, I have an idea for that.
Yeah, the group ended up splitting from the fire, and then Siphon went off.
So the way it's going to have to do is, like where Keck is now, for Fireside, when we have Siphon, we'll start at square, and then as firebombs spawn, we have time to move from them. So we'll gradually make a semicircle. I have to adjust positioning a little bit.
At first, I thought the priest life gripped me to him when I was on fire.
Yeah, I got like
So
what gripped like 15 times. It was horseshit.
Yeah, I was like, "What are you doing?"
So fire group does need to be stacked tight so that we drop the puddles all on top of each other.
Yeah, I got caught in the middle of all of them.
Yeah. We can make adjustments to make that much more coordinated.
Res incoming.
So preferably the tanks will not get the same debuff, because every single time I took fire damage, I was just blasting someone in the group with damage. But
So let me understand on the people who got fire and Siphon comes out, you still have to stack, but immediately fire drops from those people who are targeted, and it's a matter of spreading out, but Siphon will come back into play again, correct?
Correct. So what we're going to do is we all have to dodge bombs that we leave as a group. So we're still stacked for Siphon. So it'll be kind of like Decimation, but many of them in a row, kind of in slow motion. So let's say ready here.
Right or left?
We're going to be going right. Assuming fire stays on that side. So if we start with ready, drops the first one here, then we'll all as a group move over just outside of the range. Take Siphon again, move us just outside of the range. Take Siphon again, kind of doing a semicircle around the hitbox of the boss. And then Kakrador, or whoever has that boss, will move it down the field a little bit to give us more room to reset positions. And there's plenty of time for that to happen. Also, Waffle, if you're curious, Barkskin does allow you to solo it, even though it's scary.
We holding off on food, right?
Sweet.
Yes.
How often do the buffs change, or we just fire like that buff the whole time?
That I'm not sure. There is something called focusing power that the bosses channel that will cause them to switch the debuffs. Although it doesn't always change. So you can get Shadow the whole fight if you get lucky.
So it's like Maiden.
Yeah. Alright, on tanks. I'll be marking someone in fire group with a square, so just follow them.
I guess there's no point in us switching bosses then.
4,
No.
3, 2, 1.
Fire group, follow square. Spread for deep. And restack. Stack for Siphon, move out as a group to the right. Restack on square. Keep going.
I'm getting some lag.
Don't take that.
I'm getting a
Everyone
lot of
stay
lag.
spread. Safe to take.
Too many stack with me.
There. Fire group restack on square. Spread these. Move to his left leg, turning. There you go. All square. Siphon, stacks. Move as a group to the right, avoiding fire puddles.
I feel like we want to start more to one of the sides versus starting in the middle.
Just thinking the same thing. We need stack points for both sides.
Do those ever get wiped, or are they there the entire time now?
They do despawn.
Just got figured.
Yep, so we need stack peoples for both groups. It's more important for fire and will happen more often. But purple side also has to stack for when we have to both stack and move from the fire swirlies. We got split and lost a couple people.
If we're gonna wait, can we just take it up the hill?
Yeah, it's a wipe. And what's that, Jor?
It just was unfortunate. I had the fire debuff, so every single time he did his shadow claws, I'm dropping a puddle, so I had to constantly move him.
Made a closet for Johnny.
So do with the fire boss just start up like right where he is, and then move left every time that you have to move. Since I feel like it'd be kind of silly to drag it all the way to the front of the room at the very start.
So I have a question.
We'll see how. Yeah, we'll keep him in the back.
So
both of them.
So I was on the shadow side. Everything was fine. The fire dude picked me up, and then he's like swiping me. But then I got hit by a bunch of little mini dots, and it just basically one-shot me. There was nothing I could do. I went from full health to dead in that cooldown. What am I supposed to do? I can't ice block it. I can't do anything.
Talking about singed?
Yeah, it picked me up in the air and just held me and just says smack, 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 and I died.
I think you just have to be healed through that until you drop down.
That's right.
Because
But it also brought me from the other side, and
It
I was
will.
taking that extra damage.
Yeah.
What it does is it grips you up in the air and then spits fireballs at everybody else. And it does taking damage to you while you're in there. Now, if it throws you into fire puddles, you're immune to those. So it's not going to like wombo combo you that way, but it is a pretty nasty dot. But yeah, there's nothing to do. It's just a mechanic that happens.
Just a question, just in regards to the fire side, well, I guess to everybody, but the shadow orb when it's heading back towards purple, which direction the people are going? Because if people are going left and people are going right, they'll put themselves out of range of heals. So I was just noticing that now.
Yep. So both groups are gonna it's gonna depend on what mechanics are up. So there's never really one location, which is why I have kind of like a quote group leader for both fire and shadow. So wherever square happens to run to avoid the purple orb is going to be fire group follow square. And I'll have moon on shadow side. So shadow group will follow moon to dodge whatever RNG if you need to be stacked for. There are some times when the shadow orb comes in where you don't have to be stacked, in which case you can just dodge it. But many times it'll line up with some other mechanics, so it's important to stay as a group. But there's so many combinations that there's not really a stack point. It has to be a mobile marker. So Keck, or Jor, are you getting both debuffs?
You can get either one. It's random. We both of the times we had the same debuff.
Oh, okay, I see.
So the first time we both got shadow, then the second time we both got fire.
Yep, I understand now. So
If it's just going to swap us, I don't even think that's worth worrying about at the start, and just tank our boss and just deal with it.
it's not bad if it's right at the start, because there's not really doing anything. So if they get 100% damage for a tank hit, unless that's going to be dangerous to you guys, then it's fine to taunt swap for that.
Well,
But
no,
mid-fight, no.
The tank hit is a frontal cone.
Yeah.
It's not worth trying
No.
to tank swap. Like, if it's just going to swap us anyway. It's not like we get hit by that damage that often. It just happens occasionally. Yeah. I think you just have to deal with it.
So we're gonna get another pull in before.
Jor's
We
on
will,
the
we're
phone.
just waiting on Jor.
An inconveniently timed work call.
Be like me. I don't need to.
A few of us are not in that position. Don't have that luxury.
Oh, I'm supposed to answer them. But
I was gonna say, Lord, I'm supposed to be watching my emails constantly, but whoops, my email sync turned off mysteriously. How'd that happen?
I have an hour to return a call, so
That must be nice. Seb and I, when we receive a call, we have to be on our laptops, have a communication drafted,
sent out, proofread, and approved within 20 minutes.
When I leave work,
pretty good.
When I leave work at like 3:30, I'm done. I don't even think about it until I get in at 7 the next morning.
That's nice.
It is, yep.
Oh, thanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Check your buffs. Shadow stack on moon, fire stack on square. After you dodge swirlies.
Why'd it mark me with square?
I marked you with square.
Waffle, you're next.
Well, guess my foot was in the fire.
Keep going. Watch the sphere. Heading over the fire puddles. Spread. Regroup.
I'll move after the next.
I need somebody stack on tank.
I don't move back.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Spread these out, and then don't stand in them.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Jordan, you wanna switch?
Could be in the same boat.
We'll just stack over here on his right leg, and then we'll move to the left if we have to.
Just move under the boss, and I'll back up as well.
Waffle.
I got stone moat touch.
Spread. Watch swirlies.
Ooh, we got wrecked by that.
Yeah, that's a nasty combo.
So, trying to move the boss is really annoying because if you get too far away, it drags you back.
Yeah, we're gonna need some time to analyze this one.
I didn't figure out exactly what they were doing, but
Also, sucks that it picked me, who was Mark Moon.
I wish getting gripped too as the marker.
yeah, Jordan, wanna switch? That sounds much nicer.
Yeah, so the reason we're getting teleported around is anytime a shadow debuff person takes fire damage, they A, blast someone randomly for 1 million damage, and B, get teleported to that random raid member.
I thought it was the closest person.
It is the closest. But the fire swirly thing grips you from halfway across the room.
Are we
It takes
calling
you to
it?
the
Or are
dog.
we doing
Yeah,
more?
that's it for tonight. Only 1 minute, and we've got a lot of stratting to do to figure out a way to counter 2 mechanics so far.
Are we gonna go over plan for next week, Sunday night, if y'all talk about it?
Sunday is still
Assuming-
normal clear.
I'm assuming next week's just a heroic clear game because we still need tiers for everybody.
Unless something changes, yes, but we're going to talk about that Friday.
Alright. I mean, we could always make Sunday the heroic clear night, but I guess too many people still need to be there that can't be there Sunday, or need tier that can't be there Sunday.
Yep.
Not this
We're
early.
gonna end up doing heroic clear for a little bit at least.
Sunday runs are nice for people who can make it, but we don't want to make anyone feel like they're forced to show up. We're a two-day guild after all.
Mm-hmm. We will shift it eventually, once most of us don't need gear anymore. Open it up for those who are backup / casual friends in the guild. But for now, it's just normals on Sundays.
We got a long tier ahead of us.
Yeah, we have many, many months to clear, and I think we're already making some good progress.
We got started really late in Tomb and got as far as we did, so fully capable to clear this with a lot of time to farm.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yep. We're not a sprinting guild.
It will be many moons. New half handful.
So who may watches college basketball? Kansas just got beat by an unranked.
Sucks to suck, Jeff.
Wichita State Shockers, go fuck yourself, Corey, you piece of shit.
Wait, are you supporting the Shockers?
I'm from Shocker Nation, bitch. Let's fight
Wait, you
about it.
are? I'm in Wichita right now.
No, you're not.
Go make
I was
out.
in Wichita too. That's all after threesome.
Guys,
Wait, who are
totally
you?
tie your
So I know
dicks
who I'm
together
sending
and get
needs to.
This is
married.
Waffle.
Dude, where you at in Wichita?
Near Maze.
I live on Maze Road.
Holy shit, I'm by New Market Square.
So I'm at Maze and Kellogg, basically. Yeah.
Nice.
How long have you been out?